I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackYour.com, and today we're going to do a product review on the all-new REV'IT Jerez Pro Full Gauntlet Race Glove. It is available in the white red that you see here, black white, white black, black, and acid green. Price is $379.99. Sizing spans from extra small to 3XL. Remember, no restocking fees here at STG. Free shipping for any order over $40 to the lower 48 United States with really affordable international shipping rates. Let's talk sizing. I am a 2X in most common gloves out there. I've got on a 2X right now with the Jerez Pro. I'm going to say this is a really protective full gauntlet race glove. With the riders that REV'IT has in GP, they tend to throw a few bikes away here and there. They have learned a lot about keeping their riders safe, and you can see that in the evolution of the Jerez glove. I would say they run true to size, and they have more of a race glove fit and feel, which is a little bit tighter than with standard gloves. But myself, I've got on this 2X, I've had it on for a couple of minutes. I would say this is going to break in for me without any issues. There is a metric ton of sliders on this glove that are positioned at different points, being very strategic with the protection. The only area where I notice them a little bit, and it seems to really be dissipating the longer I have it on, is the protectors here on the pinky seem to initially maybe affect the dexterity a little bit, but as I wear it, that appears to be dissipating quite a bit. I'm going to do the best I can to hit all of the technology and protection built into this glove. To keep the comfort high and the mobility high, you'll see we have an expansion panel right here. It's kind of a tunnel system that allows the glove to move with you as you wrap your fingers around the bar. That's very important. We've got this composite protector here protecting the knuckle, kind of extends up beyond it. Got some airflow provisions there. An inlay to protect the back of the hand, also a very vulnerable spot. And that actually spans a little further than just what you see protruding here. These are also going to act as sliders, very low coefficient of friction from these pieces as compared to leather or kangaroo. Protecting the end of the ulna, you've got this big composite slider here that is actually inlaid into the gauntlet. But beyond that, as we open up the gauntlet, you'll also see there is a piece of the Trionic energy managing armor that's underneath that, and it literally lands right on top of the end of the ulna, which is a very vulnerable spot. Got some perforation here localized to help manage airflow at a little higher level. You'll see the Gauntlet System on this. It's kind of a two-part system. Close the big portion first, and then dial in the fit with the second strap. It looks a little bulky, but it's really not, because they keep the glove thin here in the area where it needs to flex for the throttle. We're going to move on to the fingers now. We've got knuckle protectors, temper foam underneath. You can see we've got leather motion panels to keep the dexterity high. Energy managing foam underneath an overlay there on the index finger. For the pinky, right, I talked about these already. We have an overlay and inlaid sliders and protectors, tons of protection right there, which is a very vulnerable spot, the side of the hand and the pinky. In between each of the fingers, we have perforation to bring air into the glove. It's a great way to do it, especially on a race glove. You get your hands out on the clip-ons in the wind. It's going to bring the air in there and keep you as comfortable as possible. External stitching is used to increase comfort. There is a slider actually engineered and inlaid into the side of the thumb. That's the first time I've seen that done outside of the Knox Handroid. Got an overlay here. Get into the palm of the glove. We're using a combination of kangaroo. We've got some goat skin on this, some synthetic leather, as well as some cowhide. Tons of materials brought into this glove. Got an overlay here in the area where your hands are in the bar. It's going to help to increase the service life of the bar, of the glove, so it lasts as long as possible. Palm sliders, race level for sure. Dual slider. Got the larger of the two wraps around the outside of the palm. They're in that overlay. There's some energy managing temper foam beneath it. The inner slider here. The point behind the sliders is really, really simple. Most of us, when we fall instinctively, we're going to put our hands out to brace our impact. unless of course you've had a lot of practice falling off a motorcycle, then you probably will stop doing that. But the bottom line is we want to go like that and brace for impact. A standard palm on a glove, leather glove, can grab the pavement, transmit a bunch of energy up into your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, create an injury, which sucks. It can begin a tumble. Tumbles hurt, slides not so much. Trust me, I know that from experience. The other thing that can happen with a regular leather glove is you can literally just grab the tarmac and pull the seams of the glove apart, and now you've got your hand sliding on the pavement, which is no bueno. The sliders, you can hear them, they just glide across the pavement, much lower coefficient of friction than the leather. It's simple, but it's hard to bring all this protection into a glove and not make it feel right, like you're wearing some old school medieval armor, and I think REV'IT's done a good job of that. The only spot that I kind of picked up on was right here. Like I said, the more I wear it, that seems to really go away. Safety strap here at the wrist. I showed you already this dual gauntlet adjustment system. I want to go one step further. We're going to take this off. There is a ton of Kevlar used on the back of the hand. See if my brother can zoom in there, and you see all that yellow fabric. Tons of aramid Kevlar based fabric, very abrasion and tear resistant. You can actually see the remnants of that peeking out behind the leather and or kangaroo here, all up this finger. All in all, what do I think? $379's a lot of dough for a pair of gloves, there's no doubt about it. But if you're really serious about your hands and the protection that you're going to wear on your hands, I would definitely put the Jerez Pro glove in that upper echelon and give it a very serious look. I think they've done a very good job with it.